What it do? The Digital Pit Boss. And I'm right back at you. We got another live show. This is Young Pharaoh alive. What up, homie? Heard you won the battle. This is the children of the GMO corn. I'm your host for the night. I got to take you on a flight. Let's get a word from the sponsors. Y'all hang in there. We're going to get the calculated risk takers on the job, on the job, on the job, on the job. Yeah. Roll some up, smoke some up, throw some up. Welcome to the Pharaoh. What you got growing? Roll some up, smoke some up, throw some up. Hey, welcome to the Pharaoh. What you got growing? Welcome to the Grow Room. This is the Red Eye Flight, the late night talk show in the middle of the day. You know we got to get it in when we get it in. Shit on flames today. House of Conscience is still burning. That nuclear fire Tazariak be talking about got a hell of a devastation to it. Got Sankofa over here crying. Reggie just stopped crying. He's wiping his tears away, but he'll be back crying in a minute. But today, we got some more interesting guys to talk about. You heard the report. Sarnetta took an L. Sarah Sutton said it. The young Pharaoh came to town and stole the pocketbook. Eclipsed they goddamn cult following out a few bucks. They didn't care. They was rooting on their home team. They ain't got to return a dime. Everything fine. The young anti-gods is going to work. Well, there's a little interesting things the young Pharaoh Allah's been speaking on. We're going to get into it a little bit. Let's bear witness to the facts. So, before I begin this little broadcast, shout out to all my donators, calculated risk takers. If you a calculated risk taker and you enjoying the show, hit that donate button. Drop what you can if you can. If you can't, just sit back and enjoy the show. You will get greater later. We're going to make an ounce bounce around this thing. All right, so what we got up now is young Pharaoh. He's calling out the big guns. You want to go to Tommy Sotomayor. He heard Tommy Sotomayor got fans. And he don't give a damn about the hair-hatted hooligans that he talk about because he went on the show. He want to debate him on young Pharaoh Allah debate channel he done created. That man going to work against the Sarnetta machine. He don't give a damn, but listen, yeah, it take a minute. So, for all my calculated risk factors out there, let me fill you in what's going on. Some people ain't been tuning into this conscious community, awoken to devastation. They conscious that the house is burning. So they all out there trying to throw a life raft to these guys. They trying to jump on a life raft. So let's hear young Pharaoh explain to us what he got going on next.
I want to let y'all know, I'm not debating no more niggas. That's not happening. That's not happening, family. No more niggas. No more corner niggas because they don't know what the fuck they talking about. But what I will be doing is I will be setting up today. I'm going to share the page. Me and General Sarasu have said it today, family. He'll have his own page. I'll have my own page. And at times, when it's time to do a combo, we'll do a combo. But with that being said, it's going to be called Young Pharaoh Debate Page. And I'm going to be debating any European, but you must be in college. We're not debating no straggler. Now, I ain't going to say you must be in college because I'm self-educated. You must be in college, or you must be able to prove to a certain extent that you have at least some foundation on the information at hand. We're not debating those silly-ass fools who don't know what they talk about. With that being said, we doing online debates with any European that won it.
That's right.
Any European that motherfucking won it, we doing online debates. So with that being said, family, if you know anybody who watch our videos and they always got something to fucking say, let them know that they can get that heat. So what we doing is we're gonna have a list of topics that we wish that we welcome any European to oppose, but also they can come to us with some subjects. We can find one that we don't agree upon, which probably is anything that come out their mouth, and we can debate it. The debate is going to be set up. I don't really know too much of how we gonna concoct the stipulations completely, but my ideas, I mean, in regards to how long each person gonna go, I would like for each person to have an hour to go, next person to have an hour to go, or maybe 45 minutes, and then next week you get 30 minutes to an hour rebuttal. Make it fair. So this probably be 4 hours. These debates will probably be 4 hours long. I'm letting you know right now. If you want to bet, we could bet European, and 50% of what I went off the bet, I'll give to the people.
Boom. Young Pharaoh laying bets. I wonder, did he calculate the risk? I don't think he calculated the risk like he should have. Because it didn't take long for him to figure out that that's bad arithmetic when you got a Tommy Sotomayor out there with a big bankroll. What up, Tommy? I heard you're living well, and the haters don't know you well. So, the children of the GMO corn, he recalculates that bet. Then he drops this.
Young Pharaoh debate. Where if I do any debate, it's going to be against a European scholar on. I'm not debating any of you corner niggas because y'all don't know what y'all talking about. But Tommy Sotomayor, I'm willing to let him be the only black person I debate. Now, Tommy, we can do it live. We can record it however you want to do. We ain't going to be yelling and screaming or none of that. We can set rules, all of that. You can call my phone. We can record the conversation if you don't feel comfortable so everybody know we ain't staging, we ain't setting it up. We ain't cool, none of that. We just going to do this, all right? We're going to do this. Even though I don't fuck with you, I told you I don't like you, I threatened you, I told you when I see you, I'll beat your ass, all of that. I did say that. I'm not taking it back. But right now, if you want to do this, because I heard you was on Joel Benjamin's show, and I don't fuck with Joel anymore, so I wasn't gonna do this with you on there. You can come on my channel, and we can do our thing. Now, I don't know how you get down personally. I heard you about your finance and all of that. We can discuss all of that. That's not a.
Oh yeah, young Pharaoh. Oh yeah. Tommy Sotomayor about that mud, bud. Tommy Sotomayor like money on the wood, make the gambling good. Now Tommy Sotomayor is a businessman. He ain't got the goddamn type of conversation every man want to hear now. He got a fan full of white folks. He ain't your favorite black guy. But goddamn, he gets 1,600 live. Y'all still striving. You're right behind him though, young Pharaoh. If you can outwit the Sodnetta machine, if you can avoid the henchmen of Suge Netta, well, you might be headed for some money. You got a hard road coming in 2017. It ain't gonna be that easy, Breezy. Ain't gonna be that easy. Guess what? Tommy Sotomayor is thinking about hollering at Israel doctrine. Better get there before Israel do. Because when Israel get there, the truth coming out. Yeah, that's right. That's my Hebrew Israelites down in the background screaming, yeah, that's right. Boy, I tell you, man, y'all is screaming. Y'all screaming. Y'all on fire. You're supposed to scream. It's a little too early to be focusing on what you're going to do. You need to be still understanding what you done. What you done is you knocked the bottom card from the house of cards. The children of the corn. Might be a little too young to know what I'm talking about, but they always got Netflix. Check them out. This is a serious thing going on. Back then, it was real corn. Today, it's GMO. Oh, yeah. Artificial. Artificial. This is what kind of corn you get today. And these are the children of that corn. Moving around. Shaking and baking. Going into Brooklyn. Shook in. Came back to Harlem and startled them. Hey, Harlem. Be careful. There's a couple people from Harlem that know Hollywood real good. Y'all want to get in, don't you? Better go check that news and network program. Might want to recalculate that bet. There's tentacles all over the place. It's cutthroat time. Y'all know the deal. It's cutthroat time. So, what you gonna do, Pharaoh Allah? The anti-God meets God. And you're gonna have to answer up. So we got a real black atheist by the name of Tommy Sotomayor. And the nature guys. The Almond Ra Spectacular. It's going down. It's going down. The House of Cards is on fire and the superstars is riding around in the Cadillac link back. Messing around with the craft. They playing with the black magic. They sprinkling dust over them people. You think you got them confused. The hip-hop orators of the conscious community is at hand. They going for it, y'all. The billy goat then jumped in the goddamn river. It's hard to be a House of Conscious member these days. Time to tuck your House of Conscious chains. Yeah. It's over for you. Now the trolls don't believe that the House of Conscious is burning in fire and flames and brimstone. They believe there's some remarkable, charismatic comforter that's going to come and save them. They over there spitting Bible out the front door. Saying Kofa. He quoting Bible verses. Sarnetta, you should have slapped the shit out of him for that. You know you don't believe in no God. The hell is going on around here? Young Pharaoh Allah. Work around the scenes. The enemy of your enemy is your friend in the times of war. The enemy of your enemy is your friend. Time to work it out. Time to figure out how to galvanize yourselves. The House of Consciousness is on fire. You were the last two stars. Red pill, blue pill, they getting the hatchet today. But red, blue pill, they don't have a platform. They don't have a platform built. They got a name built. They don't got a platform built. They're going to go back to the House of Conscious thinking that they can revive it. Sankofa not a star. Shaka Utmost not a star. Hollywood likes to make you guys popular for this type of shit. They like to make you lesser stars, lesser gods in the House of Consciousness. You want to arrive in Hollywood, there's one way to do it. Learn how to do business. We know you got cracked by the feds selling crack to the feds. You didn't do that long. It must have been a $5 piece. But now you're Suge Netter. Now you're Suge Netter. And your stars is on the run. The children of the GMO, they out the woods. They through the field. They're looking for the highway to heaven, riding on the highway to hell. Better get with it. It's time to figure out a game plan. Tommy Sotomayor, the House of Conscience is on fire, and they're running over to set your shit on fire. Everything that glitter ain't gold. Some of this shit is false gold. We already see the fake Black Power movement. They call themselves a cartel. That should have let you know right there what kind of power move that was. There's a few names that just went totally silent in this thing, and it's absolutely real. Those are the smarter lights. Those are the illuminated lights to this ridiculousness, and they refuse to get into it. It's really real over here. There's a new sheriff in town. He got a troop. They all calculating. They not thinking that they gonna move without thinking. It's just not practical. You guys are not thinking. Israel Doctrine sitting in the cornfield collecting all the laundry that falls out your pockets. He gonna remind you. He's gonna remind you. When you forget, the elephant doesn't forget. Israel Doctrine is an elephant over there. He got more memory bank than you think. That boy got a job. He buying hard drives with his money. And he gonna remind you. So you're gonna get the scoop. Straight off the block. Straight off the hot presses. The children of the corn is moving on their own. They no longer want to be a part of our card house. An illegal gambling racketeering process. A fake-defied funk. That's that fake-defied funk. Let's see who we got next. Israel Doctrine. You might be having a guest soon. If they calculate the bet, you might just see a Israel Doctrine interviews young Pharaoh. Imagine that. The superstars of the House of Conscience facing off with Israel Doctrine live 365. You never know. This is day by day and play by play. Anything can happen in the House of Cons, in the House of Cons. Things are not the same. The trolls believe everything will be all right. Ra is coming back. Y'all don't agree with the 42 laws of Ma'at, do you? There's no reciprocity in the velocity of the lies that you spew. Hot flames. Get ready. Sarah Sutin said he got to prove something. Can you be a general in a war? See, it's easy to be a general when there ain't no war. And at this particular time, it's a war. It's a mental war. It's a propaganda war. It's a black man's fight for black power. Sarah Sutin said it. Are you a general in the midst of a war? Or are you just a general contractor? We will see. It's getting interesting. And Pit Boss, oh, he's on the job. The few calculated risk takers I got, and they looking out for your boy. Ain't no big money now. I'm not gonna go buy Benz with it. I'm working on a new program. I'm working on a couple hard drives. I want to add to the goddamn flow here. They looking out. They calling your boy. They emailing your boy. I returned Texas to a $1 donation. Go ask and see. I'm ready to go in, and I got friends. In 2017, we getting with the program. We doing the real building. We the STEM program. Mixed with a little bit of literature. Mixed with a little bit of history. We're going to put it down, no mystery. We're going to bring it to you. These fools will be burning on fire. We're going to bring to you Donald Trump in the Midas touch. We're going to teach you about Greek philosophy being played. See, it's all happening at the same time. White folks is operating comedic energy in the form of Greek mythology and Roman mythology, while the comedic reconstructionists in HOK land, they operate in the same black magic. It all folds on itself. Y'all starting to look a lot like Wicca. Y'all starting to look a lot like Wicca. Black magic at its finest. The final hour is up. And this is the rigor mortis of the HOK. The rigor mortis of the HOK. Your bodies are rotten. Somebody got staked. Eagles is hurt. The wildebeest is wounded. Welcome to the house of consciousness. The ending. If you just tuned in, you're at the end of the show. The house of conscious is over. Now, they're going to be back on in 2017. The channel still will exist. It's just what you will see will be a bad example of a man with no God. So when you creep down in the back and you're running through the cornfields, stop for a second and check them and wonder to yourself, is this real corn or is this GMOs? What you got growing? Yeah. Roll some up, smoke some up, throw some up. Welcome to the Pharaoh. What you got growing? Roll some up, smoke some up, throw some up. Hey, welcome to the Pharaoh. What you got growing? I'd like to thank all of the calculated risk takers that helped me provide this show. Pitboss got 100 things he can be doing. We enjoy what we're doing over here. It took all year now. If you're just tuning in, this took all year. Just imagine yourself, the little guy. They won't let you on the platform. You got the heat to speak, but they game weak. Real don't recognize real in the house of cons. They looking for pickpocketing specialists, black magic magicians, snake oil speakers, crackhead generals. They're looking for anything not real. You can't put a lotus flower next to a GMO rose petal. It's just a clash. It's just a clash. This is Chinese cabbage you're eating here. This is that artificial paper rice they make it. This is some of that comedic Kool-Aid. Better get back to the lemon water. Better stick with the coconut water. Hell, in these days, just drink plain water. But most certainly, be impeccable with your words. Always do your best. Never make assumptions. And most certainly, absolutely in this environment, never take it personal. I'm Digital Pit Boss. This presentation is brought to you by the Calculated Risk Takers. Appreciate you. Hi, haters. Hi.